You see the last match, we just finished cleaning up the debris of that one. And there's no extreme rules here in this one. Austin Carell makes his way down to the ring. But best believe war we waged and bodies and parts we left all over the damn arena when these three get done. Like I said before, the main thing here is between AO Spirals and Tyson Croit. Austin Carell adds himself to the mix. It was just a few months ago where Austin Carell took on Shota Matsumoto. And Showtime said at the end of it, come on. He said something to him. He said, get serious. That's what Carell did. Carell came out just weeks later and said, you know, Showtime told me to get real. Showtime told me to get real. And he wants the real me, and so everyone else gets the real me. This is the real Austin Carell here. No more dancing around. Just parades down. Man just walks down the ring like he has the world on his shoulders, and that's exactly how he treats himself. At the same time, you have this man right here as well. Former Crash to Pampo Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Croit. And whether you love him or you hate him, he's just that. Amazing. Right? He's just a former champion right now. And whether you like him, like I said before, whether you hate him, Tyson Croit comes in with so much experience, comes in with so much exuberance, comes in with something that not everyone has. He has that elite behind him. We just saw the Meltzers regain their championships back, and a win here would start to get things going for Elite once again. And a possible championship in the future for this man. Love to see it. Would love to see it. At the same time, I'd love to see Austin Carell in action for championship gold. Or even that goes down for AO Spirals as well. Former Crash and Pampo Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion in his own right. Either way, this one's going to get crazy. And it's being well deserved for a victory whoever wins this damn thing. Watch this shit right here. He does what he wants in this ring. Like I said, you do not have to like Tyson Croit, but he is an amazing athlete when it comes down to it. Tyson Croit waits for his opponent here. Person he's been taking on again and again and again and again and again. And you're like, how the hell you guys keep going against each other? And keep it exciting. They found a way. It's more, like I said, it's more than just war here, right? It's more than just brand dominance as it's been in the last pay-per-view. It's more than just who can become the best. It's more than who can become champion. It's something more than that. And these guys are still trying to find out what that exactly is. I have no idea. They have no idea. I don't think anyone here in the crowd has any idea what they're really trying to fight for. But the fight continues on. The war continues on. The championships, the wages, and everything that these guys have been going for continues on here tonight. And like I said before in the last pay-per-view, and the pay-per-view before that, and the pay-per-view before that, and the pay-per-view before that, this is not the end of these three here. It's not the end of these two being AO Spirals and Tyson Croit here. Not by the long shot. This thing has just begun. Sorry. Spirals ready to get it going. Spirals ready to bring down the house. Let's see what Spirals can do. Austin Carell, Tyson Croit, AO Spirals. It's crazy how Carell has entered himself into this one. And how these two just going at it. They've practically ignoring Austin Carell here. German suplex. Or after, watch this. German suplex again. Spirals going, oh, insane here. Chop to the chest. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and cracks him right on the back of the head. Stopping him for the moment. Almost like it didn't phase him. Oh, that phased him though. Shot right there. Kick to the face. Spirals. Tries to get something going. Versus out of that. Corners himself. Tornado DDT takes him down to size here. If you're Austin Carell, you're into yourself in something that you may not want to get yourself into for too long. But you can't take away from anyone in this match until this thing's all over. Look at this. Wheelbarrow face buster there, simple and easy. Pulls him through the middle of the ring. Spiral's trying to go for something. Oh, lands all of that. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? No. Throws the shoulder up at 2. Very, very late 2 as well. And you when you have a late 2 like that, you gotta be thinking, hey, what the hell is this guy up to? Right now, Spirals is on his A game. I think after winning that last match, the last match these teams have had against each other, you kind of figure out what works and what doesn't work. Oh, now it worked right there. That worked in his favor. Clothesline takes him down as well. Oh my gosh. Carell on his A game here. Croy, super kick. Super kick from him as well. Showing off as if he's won this thing, but this thing's not over just yet. Shots right there. Another one there. Slap right to the face. You'd be dumb not to go for the pin. Rope break there, though. Saves him. Referee says a rope break. Clobbering shot to the head. Anyway, Carell in a bad place right now. Oh, tries to go for a shot. And Spirals says no. Spirals says no. He ain't having that. Not tonight. Clothesline takes him down. Right now, going after Spirals. It's almost like I said, it's like these guys are trying to take the focus off of Carell and saying, we want to fight. Get this Carell guy out of here. But there's always a third man. It's always the dark horse in this thing that can probably get something going. Punch right there. Cracks Spirals. Goes for a quick pin here. Says no. Swats the other way. Oh, I think he's trying to go for something big. Either way. Oh! Going for something big of his own. Shining Wizard gets all of that. Enziguri again takes him down. That's right, that time takes down Tyson Croy. Where last time he did it to Spirals, didn't get all of it. Oh, like Lariat. Spirals, like I said, surviving that 6-man tag at Tribeca. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It was an amazing match. Spirals took on not only 1, not 2, but all 3 men of Elite here. Being the Meltzer Bros, who just won their previous match and got regained those championships back. Same time, took out Tyson Croy. Not only that, took out Tyson Croy first. You thought the Meltzers had it. You thought the Meltzers had everything going for themselves at that point. Spiral says, no, I stayed in that thing for not only for my team, but for me to say that, hey, I can do something. I can keep this going. I'm a former champion, and I have what it takes to stay champion. And stay champion, maybe not with a belt, but in my own mind here. Makes the save, though. There's Austin Carell. Carell now. Tosses to the corner again. Back elbow there. Kick to the leg. Brings down the slightly bigger man. What sort of shots? Oh, kick it right there. Forearm. Kick to the leg again. Forearm shot. Dazes him. Dazes him on the rope that time. Carell not have any of it. Chop to the chest. Seen something that is also reminiscent of this from Riley Greenwood in the last match. Spirals, watch out. Oh, forearm shot takes him down. So let's go. Let's boogie. And I guess that's exactly what Tyson Croy kind of wants as well. Look at this. Suplex. Look at the delay here. Look at the delay here. This is the strength of Tyson Croy. You can't take it away from this guy. He's not the biggest guy. He's not the tallest guy by the slightest. But that man has not only just definition, but has strength in him as well. And I see going for the pin. 1, 2. No, and Carell by himself throws that shoulder up. Arm drag there. Oh, that knee. Clothesline right there. Breaks it up to Spirals. Oh, catch that leg. Oh, body splash. Kick to the midsection. Back elbow there. Jawbreaker tough as nails there from Spirals. Jawbreaker tough as nails there from Austin Carell. Reverses out of that. Clawbring shot to the spine. Reverses out of that. These guys are all over the damn place. Slap to the face. Definitely dazed Spirals for the moment. Spirals still trying to get up though. For all the damage these guys have taken. The biggest move sometimes the biggest one that does it. And speaking of doing it, look at this. Something that Spirals, you see Spirals would go for. Definitely learning from the people he watches. Oh, and gets caught up on those ropes. A little too ahead of the game there. It's Tyson Croy. Ducks down. You saw him just catch himself on that rope, did Carell. Tyson Croy now going after the... Oh, gosh. Those shots to the head will lay out. Something right across the skull. Sets him up for a drop kick to the back. Definitely hurt me, even just watching that. Going for the pin. One. Oh, kicks up by himself. Shot right there to the midsection. Tyson Croy cuts him off. Sets up that possible German or even that driver. He said, wait, he has that one-legged angel. He got all of it. Carell may be out of this thing. 1, 2, no. And Spirals throws that shoulder up damn there too. And how you do it is beyond me, Spirals, man. Clothesline there from Carell. Carell not the best out of these two, by the slightest. But he's getting there, man. He's definitely turning himself up off the ropes here. Saw it coming though. Cut himself off and made it look like he was a little stunned that AO Spirals was standing up and waiting. Just to trick Spirals, and that's that cunning that you see from Tyson Croy. I'm telling you, the guy picks up quickly. Does Carell? Oh! The hell was that? Carell flying to the top for whatever reason. Let's see what the guy can do. Leg drop misses all of that. Tosses him into the corner here. Watch that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, forward. Oh, drop kick there. This cross-legged fisherman buster. I'm going to say forward, I don't even know what you fucking call it. Forward electric chair drop. Sorry. My brain went off for a moment. Kick to the back. Just playing dirty as Tyson Croy, just choking out Carell. Well, Carell will do the damn same. Like I said, when you see someone on TV do it, Carell's kind of learned from watching these guys. Carell a little bit younger than both. Toss him on the outside. Oh my gosh, no. No, we've seen Croy do this a million times, and a million times more after this one right there. Jeez. That back took damage. Shot right there. Spirals now. Toss him into the corner. See what Spirals can pull off. Back elbow there from Croy. Croy crashes him again, and Croy can end this thing right here. And as much as he wants to get in this thing, this one could be over. Throw! And again, Spirals throws that shoulder up. Oh! No, he catches him. He jumps over Spirals, turns his body right there. This one could damn near be over. Spirals just may be out of this thing, going for something big. You see him setting up, but Spirals says no and crashes him down to the mat. Stomp right on the arm there. That DDT just may have laid out Carell here permanently. 1. No! Gives him a 1 this time. Carell showing off that he has some resilience of his own. Oh, and just dust him there. Sets up. Watch out. Oh, that could do it right there. Carell just may have stolen this victory here. 1, 2, 3. This one is over. Carell with a big-time victory here. This wasn't a long match. This wasn't a match that needed a lot of pizzazz to it. It just showed that someone could get a victory here. This is peak. This match didn't have to go on long. It did not need to go on long by the slightest. But you see there how smart Austin Carell is. I'm taking that DDT. I thought the man was out. He found a way with that shot there. After all the damage that was done to the head, especially after those not one, but 2 one-winged angels, and moves like this right there. That shining was right across the skull of AO Spirals. Spirals. I think even after having Spirals go through that match back at Tribeca, it did a little something to him. It did a little something to him as well as he did there, surviving not only one, not two, but three men, like I said before. You definitely don't come into this thing with 100% by the slice of taking that much damage. I'm taking much damage to the head off this, all the super kicks, all the everything that these guys went into. Corell said, hey, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna damn near take you out, and he damn did. Corell with a victory here. Take nothing away from this man. What a fucking match. My goodness, these guys. Look at that right there, that flip pile driver. He made sure that was a definite finish. He didn't waste any time. He went right for the pin. He saw where Tyson Croy was on the outside. Seemed like Croy couldn't make the save to get back in the ring. And right there, you even see Tyson Croy like, damn, I just fucked up there for the moment. Wasn't able to get back up in time after all the damage that was taken. Corell with a victory here. Whether you love him or hate him, he got himself a victory here over AO Spirals, and that's no joke by the slightest. And we got some more action for you up next, as JR Black finally gets his opportunity to take on Shota Matsumoto. This match is up next. It's for the Crash of Pan Pro Wrestling Intercontinental Championship, and it's one of the final matches here for Peak. Get ready for it. It's up next. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at the colors there on this man. This is JR Black. He's earned the opportunity for a shot at the Crash Man Pro Wrestling Intercontinental Championship. And I think this tonight could be his night. He's been working all year, man. Going in for Cruiserweight Championship of the World Gold. Didn't come out above on that one. I mean, he wants this. He wants it so bad. It's been since the Cell Games this man's earned this opportunity. Taking on not only Austin Corell, who got the win in the last match, Ken Matsuda, Benjamin James, Chase Scott, and even Aito. And I gotta be wondering, can he win this thing? Can this finally be him? Can this finally be his opportunity that he's been looking for this whole time? And here comes this man. Shota Matsumoto. This man here has done so much here for Crash Man Pro Wrestling. Has retained that championship ever since getting it back. Has been doing so much. He's not a hot potato. He's not just a one thing moment. This is Shota Matsumoto, and he's been all over. He's been traveling alongside guys like Scott Mercury. Back in the early days of Universe Mode, Shota Matsumoto has been here. He's regained that championship once again. It always seems like he'll lose it and get it again, and lose it and get it again. But this time it seems like it may be on him forever. But if someone may be able to take it off of him, maybe someone like JR Black, who's on a damn hot streak right now for championship gold, who deserved it, who definitely deserves it if he can get this victory here. Not only that, but 2 months in the making, this match was to happen. This man right here wants this shot so bad he can taste it. But watches as the challenge in front of him, the King of Strong Style, the self-proclaimed King of Strong Style, Shota Matsumoto, takes him on. And that belt is beautiful every time I fucking see it. Maybe one of the best belt creations of all fucking time. I honestly mean that. That's a great belt looking. That's a great looking belt. Anyway, let's talk about championship gold right here. Let's get a little history from these two guys here. JR Black debuting earlier this year, wanted to get that thing so badly. JR Black not even debuting this year, sorry, re-debuting here ever since the era of 2K14's Universe Mode, and now he's back. He's back here with a new attitude, and that's what you gotta have, a little persona here. You saw when he first came in, it was like, what the hell? What is he doing? And he really turned himself into something special here. On the opposite side, you have Shota Matsumoto, who's been traveling all over the damn world. Has been through the likes of all kinds of promotions. Also been on Pure Intense Wrestling, going for championship gold over there too. But now has found his moment, has found his niche, has found his belt that I truly believe belongs to him damn near forever. But like I said, there's a lot of people gunning for championship gold, and no one can hold the belt forever. Can he get this championship gold here? Can Jared Black get that championship gold off of Shota Matsumoto? Well, only if we can find out by the end of this thing, won't we? Crash Dimension Pro Wrestling Intercontinental Championship gold on the line for this one. Jared Black on the challenging side. Shota Matsumoto on the opposite side. The championship versus is getting going here. These two lock horns. Shota Matsumoto, the bigger of the two. Experience goes towards him as well. Can't take anything away from Jared Black, though. Jared Black has a lot of experience going into this thing as well. Wrenches that arm there. Doing some work here to Jared Black. Jared Black goes behind there into a headlock of his own. We saw this a little earlier on with John Lewis Jr. and oh, now he's playing a little dirty here. Going for little wrenches here, but definitely keeping the leverage on his side of the tracks. Shota Matsumoto has the strength to push him off. Jumps down. Jumps over. Oh, drop kick there. Well, I don't think he was expecting that. Oh my gosh. What a combination there. Takes him down. Couldn't knock him out right there. Those that showed up before he even gets a chance to get anything going for himself. Oh, kicks him as he was getting up. Did you see that? And a knee. No, misses that knee. Oh, look at this. Arm drag there from Jared Black. To not take away from anything from Jared Black, this man can go. Like I said, could probably take off that belt. Take that belt off of Shota Matsumoto here tonight. Shota Matsumoto also in the last pay-per-view being Tribeca. Being the the team to survive last alongside Demon Devitt, former Crash Dimension Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Look at that. Crossbody there from the corner. Almost like a triangle crossbody from the corner. And at the same time, Kazukato. Both men will be in action later on tonight in a TLC match after this match here. Same time, Otaku Hirasaki's in that match as well. So many people going to this thing. Oh, swatting that away. Shota Matsumoto with a float over here. Look at this. Beautiful DDT. Takes him down to the ground. Oh, I don't think I would call that a kick. That was a knee. Chop right there to the chest. Misses that forearm shot. Come off the ropes here. Oh, misses that. Misses that. Jared Black a little bit too small. Maybe a little too small. Either way, those chops being laid in thick. Look at this. Look at Jared Black on his A game here. Matsumoto rolls out, not done by the slightest. Not done by the slightest. Gets back in, gets himself some that distance. Oh, that knee to the midsection will definitely take you out. Jared Black in trouble here. Oh, and a kick right there to the face. I don't think it was meant to knock the referee out. He was just trying to get himself into position. Referee in the wrong position at the wrong time. Gets himself a hit, but he still gets himself back up. Not the biggest hit he's taken. I'll tell you what. Oh, whoa. Chop to the chest, turning this match around back again for himself. Just Jared Black. Host of leg can do it. 1, 2. No, throws that shoulder up. Saying, come on, ref, count faster. Shota Matsumoto almost could have been out at that point. When you give someone a 2 there, you start giving them momentum that they can really get things going for themselves. But at the same time, you can play mind games with them. That's the thing about Showtime. He's going to be playing mind games with you. Oh. Oh. Clothesline. These guys are on fire here. Oh, knee right there to the face. Will knock you out there for sure. Host a leg. Come on, ref. 1, 2. Barely even a 2 at that point. Jared Black showing that he has some game here. And like I said, the momentum could be going into play. Pulls him back in. German suplex. Back elbow there from Showtime. Look at this. Oh, we saw the axe kick earlier from Riley Greenwood. Oh, right there. Takes him down. Showtime Matsumoto all about being on his A game. And Showtime Matsumoto's always on his A game. Everybody wondering when and how he's going to pull out that knee, and he gets all of it. Right there. Knee to the spine. My goodness. Showtime now. Trying to get something going. The smaller. Jared Black takes him down with that takedown. Go to the top. That takedown definitely took him off his game. You don't see Showtime moving. I'll tell you what. Showtime ain't moving. And Jared Black to the top to go for that elbow. Oh, they got all of it. Machismo and everything with it. But knows this match isn't over just yet. Moses knows this match isn't over just yet. Tosses him onto the ropes here. Look at this. Jared Black may be done here. Look at this. Cutter. He got all of it. He got all of it. Call this match over. Because that's exactly what this is. 1. No! And you're talking about giving someone a 1 count. Showtime Matsumoto just threw his shoulder up at that point. Still too early to go for a big time finish at this match, but Jared Black not done. Jared Black far from done. The man's trying to wake up Showtime Matsumoto here, and Showtime Matsumoto does get up. Look at this. Kick to the face again. And Jared Black to the top one more time. Jared Black to the top one more time. Go for that elbow again. Just go ahead and do it, kid. Do it. Do it right now. Lays it in with that one again. Go for the pin. Go for the pin. Waste no time. Waste no time. And Jared Black wasting a little time trying to talk to the crowd. And you're giving time for Showtime Matsumoto to get up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to go for that cutter. That cutter if you can hit it. No, saw it coming. Oh, saw all that coming. Oh, catches that leg. Look at this. Oh, and use that body weight. Use that damn body weight. Look at this. Is what I'm talking about here. This is what I'm talking about. Going for a little distance. And he made it. I don't know if Showtime's a jumper. No, he's not. I don't think he is. No, he definitely does. Oh my gosh, that neck. Jared Black. Maybe out of this thing. Call that what it is. This is what just may be over. Jared Black pulling everything he possibly can here, but Showtime's just so damn good. Showtime just may be done with this thing here. That knee just may take out Jared Black here. Watch out. Watch out, JR. Oh, he got all of that one. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? 1, 2. No, and throws that shoulder up as Jared Black. And that's a big time kick out there. You can't take anything away from Jared Black to kick out of that one. It's not easy. When you take those knees from Showtime, you're going into war. I'm telling you, you're going to the war with this man. Oh, kicks him right down. Off the ropes again. Watch out. BK hits him. Didn't get all of it. Didn't get all of it. You can see from even from the front angle that he didn't get all of it. But either way, not going to stop. Not going to stop at the slightest. Chop to the chest, one of the way. Death Valley Driver. Death Valley Driver. Oh, jeez. Hooks the leg here on Showtime Matsumoto. Come on, ref. Trying to get in position here to see the shoulders. Holds that shoulder up. Wasting too much time, and that could have been the referee's fault at that point. Showtime with a punch right there to the midsection. Going for a power bomb here. Sit out power bomb, and he gets all of that. Take nothing away from Jared Black, but now you see the Showtime starting to use those knees, and you can feel them from here. You don't have to be Jared Black to take these to feel the shots that Showtime's throwing. So I'm just looking at him for the moment, thinking, what the hell's next? That's what I think everyone else should be thinking. A forearm shot there. Off the ropes. Get something going. Ducks down ever so nicely. Sets up. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully fucking done. Showtime Matsumoto on his A game. Tope Tomiko. And Jared Black fights back with a punch of his own. Oh my goodness. Takes him by the head. Those shots definitely throw you off your game for the moment. And speaking of moments, Showtime Matsumoto's trying to make another moment here at Peak. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Crash Event Pro Wrestling. Watch out! Oh, he got all of it. How's this man still going? How is this man still going? Jared Black needs to be tossed back in the ring now. Tosses him back into the ring. Jared Black trying to get things going for himself. Slowly getting up. Showtime trying to finish this thing with another knee. With another knee that means to take him out here. And he got another one. And again trying to go for another knee. If Jeff Black can get out of the way of this one, it'd be a miracle. But the guy's out of this thing. What the hell do you need to do after that? This one's over. JR Black, 1, 2. No, he throws that shoulder up. No way. If you are Showtime Matsumoto right now, you gotta be thinking, what the fuck do I need to do to take out this guy right here? JR Black's on his A game. Chop swatted away. Goes for it all. Combination. The Black combination right there. Goes for the hook of the leg once again. 2. No, and throws that shoulder up in 2. If you are JR Black, you gotta be thinking, next step for me is to go for that cutter again. No matter how I can pull it off, I gotta go for it. Drop kick to the side of the head. I don't think he expected him, but he cut him off. He cut him off, being the quick of the two. JR Black ready to fly. Oof. That's on his legs there. The lanky, never present and ever aware. Shota Matsumoto now. Feeling something here. JR Black flies right into him there. Suicide dive. These guys are going. Showtime now all you gotta do is pin him, Jay. All you gotta do is pin him, Jay. Oh, stumbled on the spine. JR Black going to the top again for what I don't know. But the man's all about that high flying style. Goes for it all, watch out. No, he misses that. And again, Showtime throwing those knees. Showtime throwing those knees into the head of JR Black here. The MMA style that comes into play. This referee, get ready. Showtime trying to end this thing. Tell the referee to count, and he does. 2, and no, throws that shoulder up at 2. Watch out, Showtime Matsumoto lays down. Oh, misses all of that. JR Black, snapmare. Clobbering shot to the top of the head. Hooks the leg. But the long, lanky legs of Showtime Matsumoto keep him in this thing. Now wrapping the thighs around the head of Showtime, but Showtime has none of it. Oh, that clothesline takes him down. This could be it right here. Showtime trying to end this thing. Watch this. He got all of it. Showtime going for one more knee. This fourth knee could do it in for JR Black here. Give all the credit to JR Black. But this one just has to be over here. Hooks the leg again. Black may be out of this thing. Referee get in perfect position to see the shoulders. 2, 3. This one is over. What a match. JR Black gave, I think, just about his all here. There's moments here, I think he went in too early for his moves. I think he went too early for a few of his moves there. I think his biggest mistake was going to the top too many times, going to the well too many times. We went to the top to hit that diving headbutt and missed all of that. And if the head didn't take any damage before, laying on your face, and the top of it, and on the front of your skull there, right on the forehead, really doesn't help after all the damage to the head that's been taken. Look at this. He tried to go for that cutter. Still too early in this match. Kicks right around the leg there. Smashing that elbow right across the top of the head, but still wasn't enough to get him. Too lanky, too long, and still got the rope break at that point. But hits that knee right across the face for the final time. Take nothing away from Showtime Matsumoto. Take nothing away from JR Black. But these two fought so damn hard. There was points where I thought JR Black was going to be out of this thing early as hell, and still showed that he had a lot more to give. This kid is something. Can't wait to see what he does in the future. I cannot wait to see what he does in the future. JR Black is a future legend here for sure. Showtime Matsumoto with a big time victory. You cannot take anything away from this man. This guy's been defending that thing day in and day out. This is Crash Japan Pro Wrestling. This is peak. And we just got one more match for you. Up next. This is it. Otaku Hirosaki, Demon Devitt, and Kazukato take each other on for that Crash Japan Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship in a TLC match. This is the conclusion here of Peak. It's up next. Don't you dare click away. Over this ring looms that Crash Japan Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, and the man who wants to get it back would be this guy right here, Otaku Hirosaki. It's been a while since we've seen his face, but ever since making his return a few months ago, has just been turning up, man. He's just been doing so much since returning here. Like I said, I always say it, every time he shows up, he is the ace of Crash Japan Pro Wrestling, but the ace, as of late, hasn't been able to ace a shot at that championship. And every time he gets a shot at championship gold, he either comes out the loser, and it's been a bad way to say it. I mean, I don't think he's ever been the guy who's necessarily getting pinned for the belt in these last few months, but for the most part, Otaku hasn't been the guy that I expected him to be returning here. But a belt that, like I said, you see it right there in the top right, that belt that looms overhead could really start getting him back to where he wants to be here at Crash Japan Pro Wrestling. Just a moment ago, I talked about how Otaku would love to get his belt back, and so would this man, Demon Devitt, who lost it by not even being the person getting pinned. The person getting pinned is still injured. Sean Blaze. And it's a damn shame. But that's how the cookie crumbles here in the world of wrestling. Demon Devitt also knows that's how the cookie crumbles, realizing he didn't lose the belt necessarily being pinned, gets that rematch clause damn near automatically. At the same time, Otaku wants that shot too. So that's why this triple threat match has happened. In a TLC match nonetheless. You know, people are going to be going through tables and getting smashed through ladders and everything of that sort. This is not going to be an easy night for any three of these men. But Demon Devitt's going to make sure that he walks out as champion if possible. But the same thing can be said for Otaku. Same thing can be said for Kazuo Kato. Demon Devitt is one of the reasons why Crash Japan is what it is right now. Amazing. And he's shown even in fights where he didn't come out above it. He showed that he has something to give, even when it seems like he doesn't have anything to give. You gotta believe that even at the same time, these guys are damn near still a little bit battered and beaten. And especially guys like Kazuo Kato and Demon Devitt who went through the match at Tribeca, where maybe Otaku may be the freshest in this match. I think honestly may have to be the freshest in this match. I mean, going through the Cell Games a month before that as well, all three of these men being in that match. Kazuo Kato making his entrance in a moment, but we're talking about all three of them regardless, right? Kazuo Kato, Sean Blaze, Otaku Hirosaki, Demon Devitt. These four guys went through hell and back at Cell Games. They went through hell and back at the Cell Games. Sean Blaze injured for that said reason. It wasn't supposed to happen. Wasn't supposed to be injured, but that match can shorten careers. We saw how that roll up airway crash neck breaker definitely did in Sean Blaze. That's not even Kazuo Kato's biggest move, and it took out Sean Blaze. It just shows how much damage was done to that neck early on in that thing. When it came down to it, all four men were battered and beaten. It didn't matter who won that match. All men came out with a little bit less on their lifespan than before. Then from there on, in Tribeca, Kazuo Kato, Shota Matsumoto, and Demon Devitt went to war with James McGalloway, Lloyd Downs, and Scott Mercury in the final match for Tribeca of 2017. Either way, even though Demon Devitt, Kazuo Kato, and Shota Matsumoto walked out above, you gotta believe they're still battered and beaten. You gotta believe this man's battered and beaten just as much as the guy on the outside is battered and beaten, being Otaku Hirosaki. But at the same time, like I said before, Otaku easily has to be the most freshest of all three of these men here. Demon Devitt wants championship gold back. Well, he's definitely have to earn it here in this TLC match. And the same thing goes for Otaku Hirosaki, who watches Demon Devitt here. Demon Devitt, no joke, and is one of the best wrestlers here we have in Crash Japan Pro Wrestling. But now they take on the champ. We don't see the champ with a championship around his waist because it looms overhead for all three of these men. One of these men will walk out with said championship. The question is, who is it? The way Kazuo Kato makes his way down to the ring. As the Okato Bucks fall from the ceiling. I still haven't found out if we can cash those in for any real money. But the Rainmaker loves to make it rain. But it's more, he's need more than rain here tonight. He's gonna need it if he wants to keep his championship reign here. Oh, he's gonna have to climb that ladder just like all other two of these men are, being Demon Devitt, Takuhito Saki, and grab that belt. Not only just grab the belt, but pull it down from that hook, which seems easier said than done. But that belt is locked in tight. It can lock it around even some of the biggest we have here. Think of guys like Sean Blaze, who it can really wrap around. See if he can lock in those 2 belt slots there. It's locked in tight. Now think of that. He has his 2 belt slots for a guy like Sean Blaze. Think about that, for how hard it is to take that off of his waist. Now think of about what 10 belt buckles being popped in and pulling that off while you're damn near battered, bruised, and beaten. Like I said, Otaku has to be the freshest in this match, and that's going to be damn near hell and back for Demon Devitt and Kazukato to keep going. Either way, Kazukato, you see right there, nameplate and everything, says this man's belt is on the line, but like I said, only one man going to walk out above. Otaku Hirosaki, Demon Devitt, and Kazukato, the current Crashman Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Spinning back kick there. Both guys trying to take their champion out, and they do. Oh my gosh, already, Demon Devitt throwing his fucking body out harm's way. May have just harmed him damn self. May have harmed the wrestler that he's taking on right now. I guess there's never any hatred between these three for the most part. But man, they will beat the fuck out of each other to win that championship gold. That's on the top right there, as you see. Look at this. Hash suplex right on the ladder there. Picks up the ladder. Kazukato, drop kick to the side of the head. Oh gosh. Kazukato. Back elbow. These guys need to get in the ring. Kaz is trying to figure out what his next plan's gonna be. Oh, shot right there. The hell's up? What the hell are these guys thinking? And Demon Devitt throws a strength already in this match. Using that, like I said before, you cannot take away anything with this guy's strength that he shows in this ring. German suplex catches the edge of that shoulder blade. Right across that. Watch this. Oh, it misses all of that. These guys going for everything here. And I mean everything. This match could be end up quick or end real fucking bad. Oh. Oh, back elbow there from Otaku. Goes for a stat. I think he was going for that sling blade. Saw it coming though, did Demon Devitt. Whoa. Get some distance. Oh, for the moment. That ladder in a bad space. And oh my gosh, his neck in a bad space. With that belly to back suplex there, he twisted it too. Back elbow. Sorry, big elbow. Sorry. The arm taking damage here. Demon Devitt holds on. Oof. I go for that leg, trying to keep Kazukato down. You know the champion, when you have that momentum behind you, it's kind of hard for anyone to stop you. Oof. And another belly to the back. Oh, no, saw it coming. Oh, jabbed him right across the face there. Oh, hesitation style dropkick. Here is suplex again. Elbow. Lays down thick. Otaku Hirosaki ready to go. But no, saw it coming. Another big time maneuver there. Takes that table out of his hand. All this hardwood in this ring could do some damage to you. Jeez. Except beating the hell out of him at that table. Otaku out of this thing. Kaz going insane with that table in hand. Oh gosh. Fights back though. Demon Devitt. Ooh. Now 1 second hesitation gives Demon Devitt all the time to get things going. Look at this suplex. Back into the ring here. Suplex beautifully done. Urasaki now. You guys fighting over this table here. Gets out of that. Reverse DDT. Reverse DDT. Oh gosh, slowest slam blade. He almost caught that neck on that ladder. You guys do everything in their power to make sure something goes in their favor. But right now, trying to figure out what exactly that is. Oh, forearm shot. That ladder falls hard. Well, there's German suplex. Oh, rolls across that. That looked painful. That looked damn painful. And still able to fight back after all that. Watch out! Crossbody to the outside. Kazukato now. What are you doing? Watch out! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Demon Devitt just crashes him off. Demon Devitt going to the top. Are you insane? Demon Devitt going for that double foot stomp. He could do it here. This match could end right in there. Oh my gosh. You fucking kidding me, Demon? Devitt's on his A game here. Oh, that back elbow. Reversing out of that. What a fucking match this is, man. This. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Back elbows here. Toss him to the outside. Oh, with that ladder shot. Did you hear that? Well, Kaz and Otaku. I don't know if these guys are in cahoots or something. Either way, that ladder, that strength of Otaku. And oh my gosh, that power bomb. He catches his ribs on that edge of that ladder there. This match right now. Not the greatest TLC match of all time, but best believe as time goes on, shit's gonna get done. Oh, and a frog splash to the spine. Takes himself back out again. Jeez. Right now could all be Otaku Hirosaki here. And Otaku flying to the top. Otaku flying to the top here. And this could be all him. This easily be all him. Holy shit, what a match, what a match, what a match. These two are going at it here. Punch to the midsection. Punch to the midsection again. Another one there. Oh gosh. These guys fighting hard. These guys fighting hard here up the top. No. Demon Devitt says no, and that happening. Not tonight. A guy who wants to get his championship back is this man. But I can believe Kazukato could easily get this thing back himself. At the same time, Otaku Hirosaki could do what Kazukato did. Oh, back at Cell Games. And get things back in his favor. Oh, no. Oh, no. That, you can feel that. You can feel that. If you can't feel it, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, gosh. Clobbering shots at the spine. Kazukato tosses him out again. And down to these two to get up to something. Question is what? Oh, shot right there. Otaku could try and end this thing. Otaku just might end this thing. You gotta go after him. You gotta go after him, Kaz. Shots right there. Working together here for a common cause for the moment. Oh. Oh gosh. Look at this. He got all of it. But hey, that ladder is right stuck between those ropes and that table. And Kaz trying to figure out a way around it. Taku trying to figure out what his next step's gonna be. Oh my gosh. That was rough. That was rough. Spinning back kick. No, saw it coming. Clothesline takes him over. Rolls out. Swatted that away. Tosses him back into the ring. What a fucking match this one is, man. These guys aren't giving an inch for a moment. Cassie's getting himself back up. Devin trying to get himself back up. Look at this. Fighting for it. Fighting for it again. And these punches and everything may not mean much, but it may do something as time goes on. Oh, forearm shot there. Oh! Oh my gosh! It tosses him off! Kaz, go to the top, man! Go to the top and get up there! Get up there! And Kaz may just win this thing if he can keep him off. Power bomb there! Kaz, get this thing going! He just may! He just may! Kaz, go up there and make yourself famous again, man! Prove to everyone that you have what it takes! Prove to everyone you have what it takes! Prove to everyone you have what it takes! And he does! And he does! Kaz Okada retains the championship. I hate TLC matches. If they don't get smarter this year, and only had 3 people in this thing, and I wasn't even trying to do anything crazy. I just wanted to get like a good something going. Right here, that was the dumbest part of it. Because he honestly should have had enough strength to just push him off right there at the last fucking second. I'm not complaining too much about this match, but this is why I don't do gimmicky matches. Cage matches, Hell in a Cell, all that shit is pretty bad. The Hell in a Cell match we had back at Cell Games was probably one of the better ones I've had. But for the most part, like, TLC matches are just straight garbage. But I'll tell you what, with the future coming up, we still got 3 more pay-per-views for you. We got Royal Rumble, which will be turned to the Nova 30. The Nova 30 returns this year. I don't know what I'm going to do for Fastlane, and definitely no Final Bout's going to be for WrestleMania. It might be a shorter night of WrestleMania, but we'll see what that does in due time. With that being said and done, guys, as always, comment, like, subscribe. Sorry about the rant there at the end. I just hate TLC matches. I hate gimmicky matches. Steel cage and all that shit just is so stupid. It's so simple to do. Other than that, like I said, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. As always, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys at the Nova 30. So be ready for that. Other than that, peace out and good shit.